Hey guys, it's Paul Nijar from paulnijar.com. I just wanted to intro a blog topic really quick. But before I do that, obviously, Paul Nijar, my book, I gotta promote my book first. It's Everything I Thought I Was and What I Came to Be. It's a self-help, spirituality, meditation book. It's got self-help tools in here to help you overcome any emotional struggle or imbalance that you may be going through in your life. We all go through different trials and tribulations in our life, and a lot of the times we may find them going through repeat. You know, we keep going through the same thing over and over again, and that may be partly because we're failing to realize the lessons that are seated deep within each struggle. So this book will help you define and identify the lessons within each struggle so you don't have to go through them. There's different tools. There's also a meditation in here. You can check it out. The e-copy is on my website, paulnijar.com, Nijar. You can also get a hard copy or soft cover through my author website, which is just author.paulnijar.com. Check it out. My blog topic. So the topic I want to discuss about is love, but not just regular love. You know, I want to talk about self-love. A lot of times when we think about love or we reflect on love, we think about loving other things. We think about loving people, our cars, whatever, our lifestyle, which is great. But I wanted to dig deep into self-love. And this is something that many of us are failing to connect with within our lives. And a lot of people will deny this. They're like, what are you talking about? I love myself. You know, and in saying that, they will define self-love through the way they treat themselves. They may be thinking, well, I get my hair cut every Tuesday, or you know, I like to eat at nice restaurants, I buy nice clothes, I just buy a nice pair of shoes, I wax my car, I do all these things, eat healthy, work out, and you know, and they think that's defining self-love. Also, they may define self-love through comparison and contrast in the lives of other people. So like looking at someone and they think, oh, I don't like how this person is living, I don't like the car they drive, how they dress, who they associate with, how they, you know, make money for a living, and they just reflect on their life and versus theirs and think that, well, okay, I'd rather prefer my own life over that, and they think that's self-love. You can't identify self-love through external means, whether it be a product or a lifestyle or another individual, the way they are living in contrast to yours. Self-love can only be defined by self, you know, and there is much to be gained from self-love. Self-love and self-confidence go hand in hand. They are brother and sister. They are left and right. They are yin and yang. They're the balance. You cannot have one without the other. If you have self-love, self-confidence comes from that. Self-confidence is actually a byproduct of self-love. So a lot of people are still confused on what self-love is. They just think, well, what are you talking about? I do love myself. Like, how can you say that? Well, you have to reflect on, well, to love yourself unconditionally, you have to think back on anything and everything that you've ever done in your life that you may regret, be shameful of, or being something that you're unwilling to celebrate with other people. You may be shameful of it. For example, as I mentioned, you might be thinking, well, other people are going to think this of me. This is a secret, dirty little secret that I don't want anyone to know. It's fine. You don't have to share different parts of your life and personal stories. Is great. But there's a part of you that may feel upset about yourself, that lack of forgiveness. If you aren't able to look at your life and think that you own all of it, and you can't think, well, you're not proud. You got to be proud of everything that you've ever gone through, and understand that your journey is your journey and your unique journey that you're meant to go through. We become shameful and regretful of our journeys because we look at the way other people may have lived their lives and think, well, my life should have been much, much more like theirs. But I took a different route and I'm shameful of it. You know, I made this mistake here and there and I shouldn't have done that. You know, whenever we say should have, would have, or could have, that's a denial of self-love. You have to be able to own every part of yourself, and rather than try to like hide your little dirty secrets and whatever, and you know, just hopefully that you can forget about them, you can't. Because they become repressed emotions. They become like something that just kind of eats away at you within. So until you're able to look at everything about yourself as a whole and love it unconditionally and celebrate every part of it, that's a denial of self-love. And the beauty, like I said, when you connect with your self-love, you get your self-confidence, and your whole world starts to flourish. Your relationships start to flourish. That pampering that you were doing through getting your nails done, your whatever, buying a new car or nice clothes or whatever, that's all external means that will fade either way. Like you can't, like you're just racing the clock. You're just trying to like have a race against time, trying to slow it down. Your looks are gonna fade. You're gonna get old regardless of how much work you get done to your face. But the way to restore that or maintain that youthful glow is by loving yourself to such an extent that it radiates. You know, when something starts from within, it's gonna flourish outwardly. Think of a seed in a shell. You know, like as a seed grows, it comes out of that shell and it starts to blossom. That's what you are. You know, when you connect with your self-love, you will start to blossom from inwards, and you know, start to radiate that love, and everything, like I said, will start to flourish. But yeah, that's just a quick intro to my blog. Check it out, the full blog, the full read on my website, paulnijar.com, Nijar, and don't forget to check out my book. See ya.